First of all, I had no idea where that Conus Rail Freight Class 70 came from. But hello there, Sim0nTrains here, or some people might call me Sim0nTrains, and you join me at Dorridge Railway Station. And this is the return journey from Dorridge back to Rugeley Town. Now, you haven't watched the video on Sunday yet, which a card's going to pop up right now. You'll see that the plan went Acocks Up. And you just got to watch that to find out why that happens. But we are visiting two railway stations on the way back from Dorridge to Rugeley Town, which are the following: Widney Manor, Olton, and hopefully we don't have any more signalling issues, because in the Sunday's video we did have a signalling issue which I had to take Olton off the Sunday plan to do it in this plan. So please come on board with Sim0nTrains as we explore Widney Manor and Olton as we catch this next West Midlands Railway service to take us there. We are now pulling out of Dorridge and heading to our first station, which is about 5 minutes up the line, Widney Manor. So let's go and take a look. Now, did that driver blew his horn at me because I was wearing a West Midlands t-shirt? By the way, you get this from Maskettes. They are very nice people, Maskettes are. But this is Widney Manor Railway Station. It's 2 platforms and it is a West Midlands Railway Station. But it's not how the others are laid out, because the others are laid out as iron platforms. But this has 2 platforms on either track. Now I'm going to go this way a second because I'm going to show you something down the bottom here. Because as you can just see there, there's a road bridge here, but this used to be a railway bridge because the Great Western Main Line was a quadruple track. Now, the quadrupling of the Great Western Main Line actually went in 2 stages. Now, from Tyseley to Acocks Green was in 1907, it was quadrupled. And then from Acocks Green to Lapworth, it was quadrupled in 1933. So we'll just go this way a second now. So I'm hoping I'm going to be here for an hour just filming the trains passing through. Again, we're going to get some West Midlands Railway units, some Chiltern Railway units, and maybe a Chiltern Railway Class 68, because we did get one at Dorridge going up. So he's due down anytime soon, in about a few minutes I reckon. And we'll also probably get 1 or 2 cross-country services, but like I mentioned in the last vlog at Acocks Green, they are a bit rare on this line at the moment because they are mainly focusing on their railway journeys from Manchester to Bournemouth by Coventry instead of using this line. So we're going to do the station history of Widney Manor and then carry on doing some more filming. Widney Manor Station was opened by the Great Western Railway on the 1st of July 1889. However, there is one interesting thing that I found about Widney Manor, and it's served by 6 Chiltern Railway services per day. 2 in the morning peak, 1 in the evening peak, and 3 services after 10 PM Monday to Friday. The 3-letter station code is WMR for Widney Manor. Can't sit there, Carol. Why not? He says, don't sit here. Oh, for God's sakes. Right, I've just noticed on this board right here, but it does say cancelled right there. And that's the 1516 to Stratford-upon-Avon, which is alright because we're going to be leaving Olton just about 3:30 to head back into Birmingham. So even though there's still cancellations and delays carrying on from this morning's signalling train at Kidderminster, it should hopefully be alright. Now there is one train that's 14:20 that's running a bit late, but I think we still should be alright to carry on filming some more trains. There's one thing that I forgot to mention about Widney Manor station. It has a nice station building down the bottom. It's a bit more modern to what the others are, because the others are built like the Great Western Railway style buildings. But this one is a bit more modern down the bottom. But we are leaving Widney Manor soon because our hour is nearly up here. Now, when I say my hour is nearly up, because I'm filming my blog content, but I'm also filming content at Trains App videos. So I stay at railway stations for an hour filming the trains. So we just filmed trains at Widney Manor. That will go up on YouTube in the future. And our next station will be Olton. Now, Olton was going to be in Sunday's plan, but I had to take it out because of the fiasco. That's a good example where you don't pay attention. But anyway, we're going to be leaving shortly because we are heading to Olton, which was going to be part of Sunday's plan. But unfortunately, I had to take it out because of the Acocks Up we had at Acocks Green with the signalling issue at Kidderminster. So my train to Olton should be arriving now, but we are going to be skipping Solihull to get to Olton. En route to Olton, we're arriving into Solihull, and I'll come back to this station another day to film the trains. But sadly, due to the Acocks Green Acocks Up, this had to be sacrificed from today's plan.
We are now approaching Olton. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
So this is our last station we're filming at today, Olton. It is 2 platforms, but it's a long iron platform. And it's similar to what Solihull is like as well, but Solihull gets more services because Chiltern Railways stop at Solihull, but they don't stop here at Olton. You don't get your West Midlands Railway service stopping at Olton. Even though I was on a 5-coach train, it was still shorter than the platform is. So we're here for the hour to film trains at Olton, but also on the other side, just here as you can make out, there is a disused platform there, because that is when the Great Western Railway extended the Great Western Railway's London Paddington to Birmingham Snow main line from 2 tracks to 4 tracks and quadrupled it. So it used to have 2 line platforms, but now it's just got 2 platforms. So history of Olton Station, and then we're going to carry on doing some more filming before. I thought I heard something then. Before we head back into Birmingham Moor Street to head back into Birmingham to change trains back to Rugeley.
Olton Station was built by the Great Western Railway on the 1st of January 1869. Originally it had 2 platforms, but when I was at Widney Manor I mentioned the GWR quadrupled the main line between Acocks Green and Knapworth in 1933. And this is the reason how they did it. In 1929, the Great Western Railway took advantage of the Development, Loan Guarantees and Grants Act of 1929. Olton Station was rebuilt in the early 1930s with 2 additional island platforms. The 3-letter station code for Olton is OLT.
So we've got less than 10 minutes at Olton Station. Now just a bit further down the bottom is Olton Reservoir. Now I wouldn't mind going there to have a look, to be honest, but the problem is it's a 13-minute walk from Olton Railway Station. And during this evening peak there is some cancellations that have shown up because we have missed West Midlands Railway services Stratford-upon-Avon. This is what I was on about Widney Manor. So they are starting to cancel some Stratford-upon-Avon services, and there's only like an hourly service to Dorridge from here. So it's not really good, to be honest. So it's not worth it going to somewhere I want to go, but I can't go because I might be stuck here like I did at Acocks Green. However though, our next train we're waiting for is the 15:37. This will take us to Birmingham Moor Street, and at Birmingham Moor Street we're going to walk over to Birmingham New Street to catch the 16:12 back to Rugeley. So we'll just wait for that now to take me back into Birmingham.
On the way back to Birmingham Moor Street I found this interesting and I wonder where last station is. First noticed this on a post on Twitter by Jeff Marshall. But we're now passing Tynesy LMD again and notice all these units sitting there from class 196 DMUs which are still being tested on the Snow Hill lines. Chiltern Railway's class 172 DMUs, which one of them has now entered service West Midlands Railway, and some other units parked there. We are now passing the skyline of Birmingham and also passing the area of Dibber as we see lovely custard factory buildings before arriving into Birmingham Moor Street.
So we're now back at Rugeley Town railway station, which this part of the blog has actually run smoother than the one in the morning. When I split it up into two blogs, so I do like a morning one and the afternoon one. It's always one or the other is always bad, and the other actually goes smoother than the other. I don't know why, but that's how it is. So let's talk about coming back from Dorridge to Rugeley Town railway station. So we boarded a train at Dorridge to take us to Widney Manor. And to be honest, it was absolutely quiet at Widney Manor. People showed up like 5 minutes before the train arrived, but it was really quiet and we got some movements there, no problem. Widney Manor is actually a good location, but I would do it on the Birmingham platform because of the curve round towards Dorridge, and on the other side you do actually have like a wall next to the railway line. So that's probably your best location to film at Widney Manor. Then we moved on to Olton. Now, Olton, I could not hear the station announcements. I think they were station announcements, but they were just so quiet. So every time a train was coming around the corner, I was nearly missing it. Did miss a few photos, but video-wise, I didn't miss a clip, to be honest. And Olton, well, it's an alright station, but Solihull is the better one because everything stops at Solihull apart from the cross-country services than Olton. So after Olton, went back to Birmingham Moor Street, got the 1610 off Birmingham New Street back to Rugeley Town, and that's it really. So my next blog, I don't know where it's going to be, but hopefully we should be on a railway journey pretty soon. So if you do like this content, like and subscribe. Please leave a comment down below, and thank you for watching this Sim0nTrains railway journey. This blog has been terminated at Rugeley Town railway station, and I will see you for the next railway journey on Sunday. Stay safe and take care, and I'm going to walk this way back home.